Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to what was a Five Fave Fives video and what's going to end up in this basically just being a top 10 video with one minor exception. Apologies, we had some major technical difficulties there. Basically, what ended up happening was that I lost my internet completely, which has been happening way too frequently over the last few days. And when I lost my internet, my audio cut out, obviously, because it knocked me out of the Hangout that we were using to record. And because my audio cut out, John thought that he was having problems where he couldn't hear me, like what had happened before, where he had to hang up the call and come back and stuff. So he hung up the call. He was starting to reset Chrome and everything like that. And obviously then, because I was gone and then he was gone, it just ended the video on our behalf. So it would have been much better if we would have been able to resume on the same Hangout and the same video, but sadly, we kind of got kicked out of our own recording due to my internet and due to John with the miscommunication. But we are back. We do have top 10 lists, and we haven't even properly finished our WWE top 5. The last thing I remember saying was that Shinsuke Nakamura was my number 2 in WWE.
Yeah, and I mean, Shinsuke is a brilliant performer. No question about it that he would rank very high for you. I think the only reason he hasn't ranked high for me, honestly, is maybe I'm feeling a bit jaded because I know how brilliant he can be, and I just feel like I hated how he was booked at SummerSlam, but the guy still brings it. Arenas love him. He oozes charisma. He's got all the right tools. I think it's a lot like the Taya situation when we were on our Lucha Underground list earlier. I'm still waiting for him to kind of hit that stride and have the performances that remind everybody that he's Shinsuke fucking Nakamura, because I think some people may have even forgotten, and a present company included here with myself, just how good this man really is. So, yeah, I love that he was your number 2, dude, for sure.
Yeah, so he was my number 2, and I was getting ready to say in our last recording, I'm pretty sure we have the same number 1 for our main roster picks.
Yes. The monster among men,
Braun Strowman, yes.
Fucking Strowman. Oh, my God. You know what, dude? Do you want me to go first on this, or do you want to talk about Strowman first?
Let's do a little volley here. Let's just kind of go back and forth. I love Braun Strowman because he destroys Roman Reigns on a regular basis.
I love Braun Strowman because he's deceptively charismatic. I don't like scarves, and I don't like you.
I like Braun Strowman for a similar reason to you, because he speaks in sound bites. I killed a snake once. I tore its skin off and drank its blood. It was a good day.
I like Braun Strowman because he's just able to be a quotable killing machine. I'm not finished with you!
I love Braun Strowman because he's the subject of our latest t-shirt, which literally says, "Not finished with you. People need to buy it."
I love Braun Strowman because he knows what a chair was really meant for, to be hurled at Roman Reigns' face.
I love Braun Strowman because he doesn't hurl your regular old folding metal chair. He hurls full-blown computer chairs.
I love Braun Strowman because he made Brock Lesnar look like a bitch and Heyman looked like his own son got shot.
I love Braun Strowman because he's 6'8", 360 and moves like a damn cruiserweight.
I love Braun Strowman because, to me, he's the best heel big man since Mark Henry's 2011 run.
Yes, the Hall of Pain. I love Braun Strowman because I admire his beard.
And I love Braun Strowman because, hopefully, he'll be the one to defeat Brock Lesnar and become the next Universal Champion. And honestly, he's earned it. I've said repeatedly that Braun could be a world champion on both shows. And I think WWE partially recognizes that fact, but you give him more credit than even they would, because you've said that you'd save Brock Strowman for Mania. They're hot-shotting it to no mercy, but I still hope he gets the win.
And I love Braun Strowman because, despite being a gigantic murdering monster who can walk away from a freaking ambulance crash, he's still got this lovable side to him where you can imagine him doing Make-A-Wish. You can imagine him doing charity appearances and being an advocate for the WWE and an ambassador for the WWE, and not just another big man scary guy like Brock.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better. I think we've said all we can about John. Unless you want to keep going. I think I've said all I can say without getting redundant.
No, I think we're done. I think we're done. I think the Braun Praise Fest is over, which is fitting because the only thing that we do have left to do now is our top 10. So who's going first for top 10 lists, John?
How about you go first, brother?
I'll happily go first. My number 10, PJ Black.
My number 10, Marty the Moth.
Nice, nice. Okay. My number 9 is AJ Styles.
My number 9 is Kenny Omega.
Nice. Kenny Omega at number 9. I think he's moved down.
Yeah, I think he moved down significantly because my top 5 is looking.
He was number 4. He was number 4 in your last Fave 5 or in your last top 10. So
right.
He has moved down pretty significantly. My number 8 is Shinsuke Nakamura. Last time we did this, he was number 4, so he's also fallen down a bit.
My number 8 is Tomohiro Ishii.
Nice. He wasn't even on either one of our top 10 lists last time. My number 7 is Prince Puma, who in our last round of doing this was my number 5, so he's also fallen down a little bit.
Coming in from a steep fall, my number 7 is Andrade Cien Almas.
Yeah, he was your number 1 last time, wasn't he?
He was number 2 behind Mundo.
Oh yeah, of course, obviously. My number 6 this time around, though, is somebody that I did not even have on my last list that you had in your top 3 on your last list, and that's Minoru Suzuki.
My number 6 is Samoa Joe.
Wow, you really love Joe lately. That's amazing to me. Number 5 for me, Braun Strowman. We just got done praising the hell out of him.
My number 5 is Seth Rollins.
Damn, you got a really WWE heavy list going on here, brother. That's crazy. My number 4, speaking of WWE, though, Aleister Black.
My number 4 is Braun Strowman.
Nice. My number 3 is a man that you've already mentioned as your number 8, Ishii, Tomohiro Ishii.
My number 3 is Minoru Suzuki.
Very nice, very nice. My number 2 is also my number 1 in Lucha Underground, Mil Muertes.
My number 2 is Hideo Itami.
Wow. I think we knew he was going to come up a little bit higher, but I did not think he would be all the way up at number 2. He even leapfrogged Suzuki. Damn. Yeah. Okay. And my number 1, predictable as yours will be, is Tetsuya Naito.
And my number 1 is Johnny Mundo.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, oh, man. This has been an adventure for sure. This video is not even 10 minutes long, and we spent the first 5 of it talking about Braun Strowman. So, yeah. In the meantime, James is listing his Fave 5 porn stars in chat. So that's wonderful. And it looks like Brandon is also listing his top 10 guys. We want everybody to give us your top 10 favorite wrestlers in the world. Apologies for the horrible technical difficulties that actually forced us into making a second video here. Completely unintentional. We didn't intend to do that. We really kind of wish we wouldn't have had to do that, but it turns out our computers are respectively marks for each other, probably.
Yeah, and I'm just going to ask you, brother, do we even want to talk about the breaking news that happened before we go off, just to put a little bit more meat on this bone here? Because I know, yeah.
Are we talking about the Asuka news? Because I don't really know what the big spiel is here. I heard she got stripped of the Women's Championship, but I don't know why.
Well, I mean, she forfeited it because she had a broken collarbone at Brooklyn 3. And I think the bigger story here is she may not even come to claim a rematch because apparently she said she's already in negotiations with Raw and SmackDown. So they may not even bother. Like, she may just go having never lost in NXT.
Ryan Satin on Twitter, who runs Pro Wrestling Sheet, said that she'll be on Raw.
Yeah, not too surprising. So, yeah, I mean, I guess the question now is, who do we think is going to be the next NXT Women's Champion?
Oh, man. I mean, the heir apparent seems like Ember Moon, but maybe we'll have a bit of a twist where we'll have like an NXT Women's Tournament, and then we'll have the winner of that face the winner of the Mae Young Classic.
That would be really freaking cool. If they're not going to get that clever, I honestly hope Iconic Duo can sweep in and win the title.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah, because knowing how they make fun of people, I think they could be great bully-type heels with Kairi Sane if they're still going to go that route, and just give them a run to get their feet wet and really see how they can do as well. I mean, only one of them can hold the title, but they treat it like a duo act. So yeah, I'm pulling for Iconic Duo now that there's kind of a vacuum, which is crazy because everybody knows what an Ember Moon fan I am, but I think it'd be great if a heel stepped in and really took charge. So
absolutely, yeah, I would love it for the iconic duo and specifically Peyton Royce to win the NXT Women's Championship. But it might end up going to Kairi Sane. Nobody would be surprised by that, or Ember Moon, which again, nobody would be surprised by that. So we'll see. But regardless, I guess we don't really have anything else to say. The reason we don't make videos about stuff like that is because we're not going to get on here and say, hey guys, this happened. Here's what we think about it. And then within like 3.5 minutes, we end the video. There's just no point.
Right, exactly.
So anyway, yeah, and we're not the clickbait types that want to make a video and talk about nothing for 10 minutes just to get to that 10-minute threshold that WWE or that YouTube pays more for. We're not that type. So ironically, this video ended up being over 10 minutes, but that's not why. It ended up being over 10 minutes because we talked about everything we wanted to talk about in it.
Exactly. So with that said, brother, I'll let you take us home.
And hell, I was trying to end it in 8 minutes, and you were like, oh, let's talk about Asuka. But hey, here we are. Anyway, so yeah, guys, that was our thoughts on Braun Strowman, our top 10 favorite wrestlers in the world, and a brief overview of what we think about the Asuka getting stripped of the NXT title situation. So you got a lot more bang for your buck in this video than you might have expected and than I expected. So hopefully you enjoyed. Be sure to remember to leave a like, comment, tell us who your top 10 favorite wrestlers in the world are in the comments section down below. I know that we've got a few people saying them in chat. No, we don't care who your top 10 favorite porn stars are, but we want to know who your top 10 favorite wrestlers are. And chat gets deleted after this video is processed, and that's when you should leave your comments. So, of course, remember to subscribe once you do, and click on the little bell for notifications. Once that pops up, you can support us on Patreon with a $3 a month donation to get into the official patron Discord. Or if you would like us to live react to a wrestling show of your choosing, it's $10 per hour of show. So if it's a 2-hour show, it'd be $20. If it's a 3-hour show, it'd be $30. If you want us to live react to like a 6-hour show that we haven't live reacted to yet, it's $60, but it's a hell of a long show. It's a lot of work on our part, and I hope it would be worth it for you. Or if you would like to get a live reaction and review, we make 2 separate videos for those situations. It's $15 per hour. So for a 2-hour show, it'd be $30. 3-hour show, it would be $45, etc., etc. And I think that's about all I've got to say about Patreon. The $3 a month that you donate for access to the Discord adds up, and over time can accumulate to be able to buy you those requested videos, whether it's a live reaction or a live reaction and review combo. And of course, the other way to support us is on our Teespring store. You can buy a t-shirt, a mug, or a sticker of your choosing, of the design of your choosing. I think our next t-shirt is going to end up being a Hideo Itami design because John wants it and I'm going to make it for him. And obviously, we're not going to just sell it to John. We're going to have it available for anyone else that wants to buy one as well. So there you go. Follow us both on Twitter for explanations on weird situations that happen, like what happened tonight. Make sure to like our Facebook page. And of course, if you are on Reddit, check out the official TWitWoW subreddit. And we will see you all on, I guess, Wednesday, right? That's our next show, right?
Wouldn't our next show be Monday, partner, because of the Mae Young Classic coverage that we're going to be doing?
Oh, yeah. We do have, we are going to be live reacting to the Mae Young Classic shows that drop on August 8th, that is, and we'll be going live at 3 p.m. on that day with our live reaction. So that should be a lot of fun. And we'll see you guys then. And of course, remember, unfortunately, we got cut out in our last one, but I'm going to be able to say it this time around. Remember to stay tuned.